We'll go live. Welcome, everyone, to the first rendition of the Pittsburgh Real Estate Show. I am so excited to have with me today RJ Startzenbach from Goosehead Insurance. And this is going to be a quick, down and dirty interview for you. RJ is an absolute professional in the insurance business. He's someone I recommend to my clients, to my friends, to my colleagues. And so I've had the blessing to know RJ here for a couple of years in Pittsburgh, and I want you guys to get a chance to know him as well. So right out the gate, RJ, you're an insurance broker, and most people I don't think have a clue what that means. So what I want to ask you is, what differentiates you from all these other companies that people have heard of? You know, maybe many haven't heard of Goosehead, but they've heard of all these other companies I'm not going to name, but they spend millions of dollars on funny commercials. So what's the difference between you and them?
Well, basically the difference is I have a lot more companies than what they can offer, which means I have greater options. I basically shop the market for my clients. So when those folks, and by the way, I got in the insurance world years ago as one of those folks with some of the best commercials on TV. And I got very frustrated because when rates started going up or people were disgruntled with the company, there's not much that I could do. And that's when I decided to become an independent agent serving or representing multiple different companies. And so that's where I'm in now. That's the difference, because when there's different options you really get to see the plethora of options you have and how competitive insurance companies really can be. I take their competition to the next level, basically.
Right on. Right on. So, you know, right now, here we are, we're trapped in our houses. I've heard stories about some companies offering either payment relief or discounts, maybe allowing people to skip payments and then just adding them on later in the year. What are some of the things for folks who might be experiencing some financial stress right now due to this COVID-19, whether it be a layoff or reduction in pay? From an insurance standpoint, what information do you have for them, or maybe some advice, things that they can do?
Yeah, there's been a lot of good stuff going out there. Actually, I put a couple of posts out there on my LinkedIn and my Facebook page about this. Since this started, there has been payment relief. There are a number of companies that they're not going to be, they put a moratorium on canceling policies due to non-pay. They're delaying payment dues. Now, people still have to pay those premiums, but they may not have late fees. Every company is a little different with this. Also, what's been more recent these past couple of weeks is, particularly with auto insurance, the number of claims that are happening in the industry are significantly lower. We're talking, I heard a number 84% lower. Wow. With some carriers. So that is a lot of money that they're not paying out towards claims, and they are actually refunding that or crediting that to their clients. A lot of companies are doing that. This started maybe last week, and there has just been a number of companies, we're talking billions of dollars per company, that are being paid back to clients, to customers. So they're extending relief that way. The average line that I'm seeing is about 15% of monthly premiums are being credited back to customers. It varies company to company. And on top of that, there's some various companies that are taking additional resources or taking additional credits besides that and donating it to local food banks or local community needs to help this pandemic.
Wow. Yeah, that's great stuff. It sounds like you definitely have your finger on the pulse of what's going on there, which is great. So, yeah. Here we are. We're all hoping to be released, from our solitude at this point, being trapped in our houses. What do you think the insurance industry is going to look like when we get back? Is there anything that you want people to know that they should keep their eyes out for? Looking for changes? Are there cost savings ahead? Or are things going to get more expensive? What do you think is going to happen here?
Well, Alex, that's a great question, because really, I think the bigger question to get to that is how is society going to be changing? Because insurance is really, the changes that happen in insurance are a reflection of what's happening in society. Insurance has to change with societal change in order to accommodate any kind of payments or paybacks for claims and losses. So really big thing I'm questioning is, and I've called this from the start of this pandemic, how are companies going to be changing? I think a lot of companies are going to be embracing more so work at home philosophies if they can, because I think out of this, they're ironing out a lot of bumps in the road. And so they're going to say, hey, we can save a lot of money by having our people work at home. And because of that, okay, so people are going to be driving less. So we're going to be seeing much less commute times, much fewer accidents on the road then. So that's a reflection on auto insurance and how that's going to change. Also with insurance companies themselves, they very well, I was just talking with one of my close companies, Travelers, they 50,000 employees home now, which is just amazing. Are they going to embrace that? You know, there's a lot of big question marks like that. Also, how's this going to affect home insurance then? Is this going to have a greater effect for the good or for the worse for home insurance? That I have yet to see that, because as more people stay home, well, one side of it is, okay, more people are at home, so they catch things before they turn into a claim. And then on the flip side of that, are people causing more things to happen at home to cause more claims? So we have yet to see that yet too. We still, time will tell with this stuff, but
Right.
it's
Some moving parts for sure as we come out of this thing. So as we wrap this
absolutely.
up, 5 minutes, man, flies by fast. So if there's someone out there right now, they listen to this and they're like, hey, this RJ guy, he seems like a decent guy. I want to give him a call. If someone wants to call you to maybe review what they currently have, what they're currently paying, to see if maybe you might be able to save them money. Maybe they have all their insurance with one of these single name per people, but you can go out and shop it with a whole bunch of other folks and get them better rates. How do you want them to do that? I've got your information here. You mind if I share that with them?
Oh no, please go ahead. A lot of folks, you hear a lot of people are pretty bored while they're at home. Well, you know what? This is the time to take care of those mundane things that you don't really get excited to do, which is maybe your home insurance is part of that. So if you haven't looked at your insurance for the past few years, 5 years, then now is a great time to do that if you have extra time to do it, because that it really can make a huge difference in your bottom line. And for a lot of folks out there that might be suffering the bottom line a little bit, this is one way where you might be able to help yourself out.
Awesome. All right, RJ, thank you so much. Thank you for
Alex, thanks
sitting
for
with me today. Always great to talk to you, brother, and look forward to hopefully seeing you and breaking some rules and shaking your hand soon.
absolutely. I'm looking forward to it too, Alex.
All right.
Stay healthy.
You got it. Thank you so much.